Hello, I'm Monoa, and this is Hero Getter, where I talk about superheroes of all kinds, but mostly will probably focus on the Japanese ones. For this video, I want to discuss my introduction to tokusatsu. I didn't start watching proper Japanese toku until sometime in 2013, when I started watching some already finished shows while waiting for Gaiman Tokyuger to start airing. But that's not the introduction I'm talking about today. No, for that we need to go back to the early 90s. Like many millennials, I was introduced to Japanese superheroes through the works of Saban and their competitors, as well as a few select Toonami shows. But I'm actually not talking about those either. No, instead I want to talk about a movie from the late 70s, which my older siblings introduced me to when I was a very small child. Well, alright.
We've taken all we can stand. You've got the power to rip down these walls. It's in the palm of your hand.
I'm not talking about Power Rangers, but a movie called Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, or as it's known globally, Attack of the Phantoms. I was introduced to this movie at such an early age that I can't actually remember my first time watching it, unlike Power Rangers, which I vividly remember discovering. Kiss Meets the Phantom premiered on the American TV network NBC on October 28, 1978, over a decade before I was born. And having finally seen some Japanese toku from the 70s, it is now painfully obvious to me where my love for the genre originated. This movie features the rock band Kiss fighting through a series of battles against lifelike robots in the setting of an amusement park, specifically Six Flags Magic Mountain. See, in this setting, Kiss aren't just a band, they're superheroes. And while this was a few years before we would ever see the band unmasked, in the real world, at least, a Marvel comic confirms that they are transforming heroes. Kiss transforms using a set of magic talisman, which the comic and the movie both depict differently, but the concept is the same. In the movie, Kiss fights robot samurai, classic movie monsters, and a group of robotic beasts before fighting their own robotic duplicates created by the movie's villain Abner Devereaux, who, it's implied, created his animatronics out of captured park-goers. All of these fights are accompanied by music that sounds like a generic 70s adult film in the American version, but updated to include songs from the 4 Kiss solo albums in the European release, which is the only release that officially made it to DVD. I'm sure you see where I'm going with this by now. Brainwashed cyborgs, monster fights, transforming heroes, insert songs, low-budget special effects. All of these combined create the formula for the standard tokusatsu. Kiss's run as transforming heroes continues even to the present day, where they most recently were portrayed in a Scooby-Doo animation where, believe it or not, they paid homage to Sailor Moon with a transformation sequence. Between the two appearances, there have been roughly 10 comic book series, with a comic book crossover with Evil Dead / Army of Darkness coming soon, 2 Marvel special issues, an FPS video game, and a special Halloween appearance on Mad TV where they faced off against a villainous, superpowered Michael Jackson. While everyone involved in the movie is embarrassed by it, it was my favorite movie for years. Even while into Power Rangers Turbo and the release of Pokemon Red and Blue, I still want to watch this movie on repeat for my birthday. It had a massive impact on my life, and will always hold a place in my heart. Even knowing the behind-the-scenes dirt on the movie, such as band members not showing up to the filming and being replaced by their stunt doubles, or how this movie led to the band disbanding, or how much the band actually hates the movie, it's still one of my favorite movies of all time, and very much planted the seed in my brain that Saban would later water, so that it may bloom into the love for engine heroes that I have now. Well, that's all I can think of to say for now. I hope this video was at least somewhat educational to my fellow tokusatsu fans, if only about me as a person. If you liked the video, do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, all that. If you want me to do a full review of this movie, let me know and I might give it a try sometime. For the next video, I hope to talk about Kamen Rider Hibiki, but until then, someone please make a petition to put Kiss in Avengers Infinity War. Be excellent to each other.